Your Grand Island, Hastings, and Kearney local forecast with meteorologist Kit Cloninger.
Well, today we had a little bit more overcast skies than what we had yesterday. Temperatures were about 10 degrees cooler as well for the Tri-Cities, but we've got a couple of things going on here across the Central Plains. One thing we haven't seen in a while is heavy rain. We've got that in Kansas right now, and that's actually prompting a few places that could be seeing some floods overnight tonight. But this low pressure system is going to be one of two that's going to be driving our weather over the next few days. You see these fronts here, these are sort of going to act like a conveyor belt and shoot that low pressure center off towards the north and east, and that's going to bring some heavier snow for parts of eastern Iowa, northern Illinois into Wisconsin. Our weather maker is still off over the Rockies. It's really not in view just yet, but it's going to be coming in with the help of that high pressure. But let's take a look at the temperature over the next few days. Go ahead and get out of the way 7-day forecast. So 47 degrees for tomorrow, so it's going to be still a mild day, not quite as warm as the past couple of days. Those days are coming to an end now, unfortunately, as we have a chance for some rain and snow mix coming through on Monday evening, and then a pretty high confidence of there being snow on Tuesday. Now, is everybody going to see the highest totals on Tuesday? Absolutely not. But we've got a couple of things we've got to address with that. But afterwards, after the heavy snow, it looks like we'll all see at least a little bit. Beyond then, we get the sun to come back, a little bit more breezy on the backside of that low pressure system coming through. 34 degrees for a high on Wednesday, but then it's just up and up from there. We're going to be seeing those temperatures returning to the 50s. So we're just now dipping back into the winter weather. It's not sticking around as long as we'd seen through the bulk of winter. Satellite and radar right now, you see those clouds that spread over the area from the south, from that low pressure system. Looking across the Tri-Cities area, though, it's showing up as rain, maybe some snow on radar, but that's just an algorithm, and it's looking up above the surface. Here at the surface, we've got some pretty dry dew points right now, so it's actually evaporating as it's falling down. But one place I think we probably are seeing some rain is between Thayer County up to Saline County. That might try to make its way towards the Lincoln area, but I don't think it will. It's sort of drying out right across that line. Like I said, those dew points are pretty dry, so it evaporates as it falls. Looking through Futurecast, though, there's a couple of things we're going to have to really consider over the next couple of moments here. As we head into Monday, we've got sort of this streamer coming out of the Dakotas. And now that streamer, not really a technical term, but it's basically going to be putting the precipitation down in the same spot for a while. So this model has it just to the east of the Tri-Cities and actually melts into rain south of I-80 and then eventually turns over to snow. Then we see this big precipitation shield coming down through the entire state. So that's why we're high confidence of having snow across the entire state, but other models don't really show that as much. Now, taking a look at my snowfall forecast map, there's a couple of things we want to break down here. So this axis right here, a couple of the other good models are showing that axis of that streamer a little bit further to the west. So maybe it could impact the Tri-Cities area. Maybe it still does shift off towards the east a little bit. So we'll have to keep an eye on this over the next few days. So keep checking back for more updates over the next couple of days here. Looking at the temperatures right now, we're in the 40s towards the south and east, but all the cooler air is starting to filter in the air, setting the stage for that snow as we head into the next couple of days. Lows tomorrow morning, going to be in the 20s, low 20s across parts of the west, but looking through our day planner now, we'll be getting those temperatures pretty mild through the day, but it's not going to be the warm temperatures like I was saying that we had today. The winds are going to be shifting across the northern front, so it will be on the cooler side of a breeze, but could be still seeing some places that could be a little bit warmer. It really does depend on when we see those temperatures switch back over. So it's going to be a pretty weird gradient coming up tomorrow afternoon.
But do I see 57 up there for Hastings?
I mean, it's one of those things that we're going to have a cold front across the area. One side's going to be warm, the other side's going to be cooler. So it's really kind of up in the air at this point.
That'll be interesting. Well, I'm hoping for closer to 60, the better, in my opinion.
Hopefully.
Thanks, Kip.